So I just realized that the Chainlink chart is actually one of the most bullish charts I've seen in a while. And why am I saying that? Well, I will tell you that in just a minute. For now, let's look at the short term and see what's going on. So the price, I don't know if it bottomed right here in this second wave. I mean, it could have bottomed, but I don't see any signs of it bottoming because the bounce we got after this low right here, which by the way I predicted, it's not really a big bounce to the upside. It's barely anything. So I think we'll get another low. Not financial advice, but it looks like we might get another one, which is not really going to be bearish for this coin because we are not even at the, we were at the 0.618 extension, the Fibonacci extension, but some other altcoins are pretty much at this level right here. So Chainlink did not really go down that much, which is really, really good and goes really well with what I'm about to tell you. So I believe this whole structure is bullish and actually very bullish because we had 5 waves to the upside in the first cycle, which means this whole move right here is actually a first wave move to the upside. And this ABC we got to the downside is actually a second wave move. And now, if this is correct, then the price might go in a third wave rally, which could bring the price to crazy levels. I mean, we have 5 waves to the upside, and we have an ABC to the downside for the second wave. So if we manage to go in a third wave right now, and then a fourth and a fifth, then this chart has the potential to give it the most gains in this cycle. Again, not financial advice, but it looks really good. So targets for the third wave, I have this target area right here, as you can see, between the $34 level and the $70 level. Now, I'm not sure if this target zone is really something that Link will care about, and let me tell you why. Because in the previous cycle, as you can see, a good target zone for the third wave was this target zone between the 1.618 and the 3.618, just like we have right now. And as you can see, yeah, the price reacted to it. And at that time, when we were rejected by it, I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought that was the end of the third wave. But no, it wasn't. The price actually went up a lot more after we got rejected by this resistance level 2 times. But we did pretty much waste 6 months below. Not really below, but we were at these levels for 6 months. But we managed to get above it, and that's only in the first wave move to the upside. So could we see something similar in this cycle? Well, I don't know, but this is a third wave move to the upside, which could actually make the price, in my opinion, we'll probably get rejected by the $69 level, let's say the $70 level. And if we want to repeat what happened in the previous cycle, then yeah, if we get rejected by it, then we will probably go sideways for 6 months before we actually do something. Well, was it 6 months? It was from June of 2019 to April of 2020. Well, that's almost a year. That's 8 months of doing nothing. So yeah, this could happen again. I'm not saying that it will, but it's a possibility that we get stuck in this area right here for 8 to 10 months before going to our target zones for the bull market. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but I have added an extra prediction, which is the 3.618 trend-based Fibonacci extension. And this is actually an extra bullish top prediction of $196. Now, why do I have this on the chart? Well, because, like I said, we are pretty much in a main third wave right now. Well, we should be once we bottom in this second wave right here. And if that's the case, then yeah, third waves, as you know, are more impulsive. So the price might go to the $200 level. If the third wave is even crazier, we might even get to the $250 level. Also, let's take the low of the first wave, which is this right here, and the high of the first wave. And if we do that, we get this target zone right here. And this target zone right here actually goes really well with the trend-based Fibonacci extensions I have on this chart. Now, I don't know if the third wave will only go to the 3.618 extension of the Fibonacci retracement. it might go higher because, as you have seen in the previous cycle, it does not really care about it. So a prediction like $250 could also be realistic for this cycle, in my opinion. Anyways, let's believe this. And yeah, I believe this chart has a lot of potential because this second wave is not even that deep compared to some other altcoins, which means, yeah, this is actually a third wave move to the upside. Well, a main third wave move to the upside, which again looks like this. So yeah, it makes sense that the second wave of the main third wave does not really go down that low because, I mean, the third wave, like I said many times and probably 5 times during this video already, the third wave is very, very strong. Well, it tends to be very, very strong. So this looks really good and this chart has a lot of potential. Also, let's talk about the short term more for a bit. So to confirm that we bottomed right here in the C wave, I really need a break above this previous high right here of, let's say, $23. And once we do that, then I expect the price to go to maybe like, let's say $28, something like that, before going in a second wave of the third wave that I have right here. And the third wave will, maybe it will go in this zone right here. Maybe it will go above it. I don't really know yet. Let's just say it goes somewhere around here. Then we'll go in a fourth wave and a fifth wave to end the cycle. And what would that third wave look like? Well, I actually already have that on the chart. It would look something like this. So the first wave of the third wave should get to at least the $23 level. Actually, we need to go a bit more above that level before going in a second wave and then a third wave and a fourth and a fifth to finish the third wave. And then, yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of stuff that can happen in between. So we can't really predict where the third wave will go, because if Bitcoin for some reason goes to the 20K level tomorrow, which I believe is pretty much impossible, but if it happens, then yeah, this first wave move to the upside will most likely fail. Now, don't forget, the invalidation for this first wave is at, let's say, $5. So this is only invalidated when we go below $5. And from here, from where we are at today, that's still like 57% down. And I don't believe that will happen, considering we pretty much, I mean, we did not go oversold on the other side, but we were close to going oversold. So yeah, let's also take a look at the Link Bitcoin chart, because I believe this is also a good chart that can give us an idea of where the Link price might go. So as you can see, I mean, this is also a 1-2 setup. We went up in a first wave and we went down in a second wave, and if we continue like this, then we might actually go up in a third wave and break this previous high right here. Which means, yeah, Chainlink could go crazy in the next bull market. Now, of course, this all depends on what Chainlink wants to do. And obviously, we might break down at any point. But, I mean, we can't really break down on this chart, because if we break above the low of the first wave, I mean, that's pretty much going to be the end of Chainlink, in my opinion. So that's not really an option. But yeah, this is also something that you need to think about. And this chart is not even looking that bearish, in my opinion. Back on the monthly chart right now, we are still looking good, but this wick right here is not really looking bullish, and it looks like we might actually break down, judging this at least by the monthly chart. And as you can see, we are actually below the bull market support band. And of course, pretty much all altcoins are below that right now. So it's not really bearish. I mean, even Bitcoin is below it, so it's kind of normal. But yeah, we need to go above it. To go above it, we need to go to, let's say, maybe $17, something like that. And that's not really a big move to the upside. And if we do go above it, then yeah, things are most likely to turn bullish. So yeah, that's all for today. I'm expecting another low, but if it does not happen, then yeah, we're most likely going in a first wave of the main third wave. And yeah, things are looking good. Even if we get another low, it's nothing to be scared about. We still have a long way to go until the invalidation point. I don't think getting invalidated is even possible for Chainlink, so yeah, let's see what happens in the next few weeks. Anyways, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon, like this video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.